You're looking to travel to Mexico for the holiday. Mexico is the top destination for Americans, but there are a lot of factors everyone should know before a trip. And joining us live from Punta de Mita is one of our favorite travel journalists here, Angel Castellanos. Angel, so glad to have you.
Yeah, good to be with you, Eric.
Nice to see you too. Yes, so we know that Hurricane Hillary made her way through parts of Mexico here. Those areas, obviously, people should be avoiding. They're going to be cleaning up there.
Absolutely, and that's really in the Cabo area, in the Baja Sur area, where I'm at here in Punta de Mita and in the Puerto Vallarta area on the Pacific side. There really wasn't any damage. Hotel is operating as normal. My flight arrived yesterday as normal, just 3 hours from Southern California, and I'm here in beautiful Mexico.
Awesome. Let's talk about safety, though. In Mexico, we sometimes get those alerts and everything. That area seems like it's pretty safe, correct?
Yeah, it's a little bit off the beaten path. It's about 40 minutes north of Puerto Vallarta. And, I'm staying here on property because I'm doing what's called a microcation, where I'm staying about 4 to 5 days. But once you venture outside of the property, you definitely want to go with a guided excursion, take your hotel's recommendations from locals. I actually even wear like a little security shirt like this, where I have a secret pocket where I can store my cash. You definitely want to have your wits about you and definitely be safe.
Absolutely. Okay, Labor Day, a couple weeks away. Is it too late at this point to try to book a flight and hotels, or are there still some deals to be had?
Absolutely. Due to the surge that happened in Europe with the travel season, it's still going on. Mexico seems to check all of the boxes. So there's plenty of deals to be had, whether you're coming to the Pacific side to hear the W in Punta de Mita or in Cancun area. But you definitely want to get that travel insurance to protect your investment, because, it still is hurricane season, and hurricane season keeps extending over the years. So you got to be careful about that.
Right. So I was going to say, yeah, here we are, hurricane season. We saw that with Hillary. You never know when these things can pop up. As far as severe weather is concerned, the hurricanes, yes, we get a little bit of advance notice, but should we be concerned about severe weather in this area particularly?
I'm constantly checking weather before I travel, and I use apps like FlightAware to check my flights. Again, if you have the right insurance policy, they'll protect you and put money back in your pocket in case there is a delay or trip interruption due to weather. So it's always nice to have that peace of mind. And who would want to give up this experience where you're on a beach? And here in Mexico, they've done quite a bit when it comes to renovating their properties. This property has several little bungalows, and that's where I'm staying at. There's adult-only pools, private beaches. So you want to protect that investment for sure.
Yeah. Any other properties you think people should check out or look for deals at?
Well, yeah, here in Punta de Mita, it's known sort of as the luxury area. So you're going to find properties like the W, the Four Seasons, the Conrad. But in Sayulita, which is about 30 minutes, north of here, it's a little surfer town, so a little bit of a lower key vibe. And then Puerto Vallarta has different budget options for all travelers. But, Mexico's a really big place. So if you don't want a coastal holiday, you can move inland to, San Miguel de Allende, Oaxaca, Jalisco. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, and your travels go on and on, man. You're a busy guy. If people want to kind of follow you and your journey so they can kind of plot out their own, where can they find you?
Well, they can go on Instagram, and my Instagram handle is angels_travels, and my YouTube is The Tour Guy, and I put out European-based content on how to travel better and smarter and avoid lines and, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Angel, always appreciate your time, and travel safely, my friend.
Thanks for having me, Eric. Good talking to you.
All right, we'll be right back, everyone.